protect. So regardless if we're going to blitz or not, we might as well get up in those A-gaps, force him to pull that running back up, and then as backers, if it's zone coverage, we got to put eyes on different receivers now that we don't have to worry about that running back inside.
Third down, 5 to go after the timeout. Burrow is in the gun. His tight end Gesicki split wide to the right. Zach Moss lines up over his left guard. Here's the snap. 4-man rush. Burrow steps up under duress, running in circles. Back to the 20, throws near side, wide open Moss. He's got the 40, 45, out of bounds near midfield, but there is a penalty back at the 20. This is likely coming back.
Oh, Shaq's down too.
Shaq Thompson on the ground at the 35-yard line.
There is no foul on the play. This is the end of the third quarter.
And why you throw the flag?
Joe Burrow running in circles to keep that play alive. It looked like the Panthers may have had him dead to rights. They brought the safety up, Nick Scott, to apply some pressure. Of more concern for Carolina, Shaq Thompson, who missed most of last season, is down at the 35-yard line. We go to the fourth. This official timeout brought to you by Bosch Power Tools. 31-21. Panthers down 10 here on the Panthers Radio Network. Panthers football presented by Morris Jenkins.
Panthers football is heard exclusively on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Touchdown, Carolina!
Join us next Sunday as the Panthers travel to Chicago to face the Bears. Kickoff on the network is set for 1 o'clock. Presented by Morris Jenkins, official heating, air conditioning, and plumbing services partner of the Carolina Panthers.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
The only way to be your best self is with your best health. When you have a health partner who doesn't just treat part of you, they care for all of you. That's why more people prefer Atrium Health, because unrivaled care is easier, more accessible, and more complete than ever before, so that you can enjoy more of the moments you love. That's what it means to live meaningfully, to live joyfully, to live fully with Atrium Health.
The new bonus edition Buck Scratch-Off's got a first-ever bonus game in the Outback.
You mean on the back, not Outback.
What's on the back?
The bonus game.
Then what's on the front?
Prizes up to $1 million.
I thought the game was called Bucks.
It is. Just forget it.
Crikey, mate. Don't go telling people to forget it. The whole point is for them to be remembering it.
The all-new bonus edition Buck Scratch-Offs from the North Carolina Education Lottery. Must be 18 to play. Approximate overall odds of winning are 1 in 3.81 to 4.75. Problem gambling helpline 877-718-5543.
Welcome back. Start of the fourth quarter, and before the break, Shaq Thompson went down with an injury. He was down for quite a bit, but was able to walk off under his own power. It looked like he was limping a little bit. Anish, tell me what you think. But he is in the injury tent right now with the trainers. I'll keep you posted.
And the rookie linebacker, the third-rounder from Kentucky, who had a terrific preseason, Trevin Wallace, takes his place. First down and 10, Cincinnati, ball on midfield. Bengals going right to left to begin the fourth quarter. Eric All, the tight end, in motion. Toss right to Brown. He's been dangerous. Explodes across the 45 and is tripped up at the 41-yard line by Wallace. A gain of 9, second and 1. And I'm not convinced that Zach Moss is the best running back on this Bengals team. It might be the second-year man from Illinois, Chase Brown.
I'll tell you what, he's got some pop and some explosiveness when he runs the ball. Zach Moss is more of an inside, interior, between the tackles, physical runner. You get Chase Brown on the perimeter, he hits a seam, he could be gone.
Got to worry about the shot play here on second down and 1 from the 41. Jamar Chase lined up to the right. J.C. Horn marks him. Shotgun snap. Taken at the knees by Burrow. Here's the shot down the left sideline for Higgins into double coverage. Higgins made the catch. He was out of bounds, incomplete. There is a flag down. He was covered by both the safety, Nick Scott, and Mike Jackson.
Pass interference, offense, number 5. 10-yard penalty. Remains second down.
And this is an interesting situation because it goes from 3rd and 1 on the incomplete. Now it goes to 2nd and 16. Yeah, big penalty right there. But they finally won a double move. We've been talking about on the perimeter how many hitches and curls, and we need to play more aggressive. And then Mike Jack jumps that one on their sideline on the previous series. And then this series they come back around and they go double move. So great job by him just playing technique.
You're right. 2nd down and 11. The line of scrimmage now. The Cincinnati 49. Play clock down to 10. Chase motions left to right. Panthers appear to be in zone. Burrow, belt tie snap from the shotgun. Middle blitz, throw underneath. It's caught. Tackle made. Immediately, they found Chase Brown, and Thomas Incoom, fresh up off the practice squad, gets into the box score. He spent part of last season with the Denver Broncos. First game as a Carolina Panther.
So interesting. They line him up at defensive end. They go simulated pressure, so they rush 4 guys, but it's one of them's an off-the-ball backer, and they drop Incoom off the ball and make it look like pressure. Again, he's at defensive end.
3rd down, 6 to go. Burrow back into the gun from the 46 of Carolina. Chest high snap. Here's the blitz again from the middle. Here's the throw near sideline. Caught. It's Jamarr Chase. J.C. Horn on his knees, slams the ground with his right hand twice. Horn was right there. Chase made the catch, and it's a first down for the Bengals.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, J.C.'s pretty upset with himself. That's one-on-one, and Joe Burrow was able to drop back and kind of throw the little hinge route, and J.C. had good coverage. Just Jamarr Chase is an elite receiver.
He missed most of training camp as a hold-in, wanted a new contract. Didn't get one. Not much of a factor the first 2 weeks. Had a big game on Monday Night Football. Bengals on 1st and 10. Handed off to Moss. Takes it up the gut where he's brought down by Wallace and DJ Johnson at the 33. A gain of 2. 2nd down and 8.
Josie Jewell's down.
Jewell's down now too.
Jewell lying on his back. Looks like he's holding his groin area. Nick Scott near Jewell takes off his helmet. Trainer Kevin King has been a busy man today.
So I'm watching one of our equipment managers trade out helmets with Trevin Wallace because of the coach to quarterback communication or coach to linebacker communication system.
Jewell able to get up on his own power, and now walking off the field. So no Jewell, no Shaq Thompson, no Derek Brown, no Shai Tuttle. This front for the Panthers, Kristen, is thinned out.
Yeah, and some tough news here. They have brought out the cart for Shaq Thompson. I'll keep you guys updated when I know more.
Yeah, Shaq again missed most of last season with that fractured fibula. Claude and Sherrillis and Trevin Wallace now the linebackers. 2nd down and 8. Troy Hill coming on the nickel blitz. They run it up the middle to Chase Brown, who's tackled by Hill at the 30. Gain of 3, 3rd and 5. And yeah, Luke, this is next man up to the nth degree. Somebody's going to have to step up that maybe you didn't expect to when this game started.
And we've talked a lot about loving to see Trevin Wallace in the game more. Obviously, this isn't the way we wanted it to happen, but we're going to get a good look at him for the remainder of this game and at that linebacker position.
3rd down, 5 to go from the 31. Trevin Wallace pumping up the crowd. Burrow out of an empty set, takes the snap. Pressure from Clowney. He got to Burrow, who escapes, throws downfield, into coverage, and intercepted. Xavier Woods has the 20. Across the 30, breaks a tackle. He's got the 40, sidesteps, and goes down at the 40. Clowney brought the pressure, Woods the pick, and momentum has swung.
Jadeveon Clowney had Joe Burrow dead to rights. Burrow did a great job of slipping, and he made an ill-advised throw. Thank goodness we're on the better end.
11:28 to go in quarter number 4. Panthers down 10 with the ball on their own 40 when we come back on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Late last night I woke up sweating in my bed. Old air conditioner, it was completely dead. So I called Morris Jenkins and they very kindly said, you'll have cool air at your house tonight.
That's the hottest song of the summer.
It's all about keeping you cool, because that's what we're about.
You know what's never cool?
An AC breakdown.
So not cool.
Book a check and wash with Morris Jenkins.
It's only $89.
And it guarantees you stay cool all summer.
Panthers fans, it's Luke Kuechly. Remember that pick six in our 2015 divisional playoff game?
And Wilson in trouble, flicks it out of the backfield, picked off Kuechly, angling right, 10, 5, touchdown!
Oh, they're going crazy up ahead.
Where this big hit?
Starts a run, head on by Luke Kuechly.
Oh,
wow.
my goodness.
Be at Bank of America Stadium this season to catch the next chapter in Panthers history.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Single game tickets are on sale now. Visit Panthers.com to learn more.
Gear up for game day at the Office Craft Bar and Kitchen. 2 locations in Ballantyne and Indian Land. We offer a large selection of food and drinks in an atmosphere perfect for football fans. Whether you're at our bar and patio area or glued to one of our 40 TVs, you won't miss a single play. Planning a game day party? Our semi-private dining and catering options make it easy to host. And for even more fun, enjoy live music. Visit our website for dates. Make every game day unforgettable with the Office Craft Bar and Kitchen, Ballantyne and Indian Land.
Ready to tackle your next project but don't have the necessary tools or equipment? It's tough to own every tool, but Sunbelt Rentals is here to help. With 22 Charlotte area locations and thousands of high-quality tools and equipment, renting has never been easier than with the Sunbelt Rentals mobile app that lets you browse, select, and rent tools and equipment from the palm of your hand. Download the Sunbelt Rentals app today to reserve the right tools to take on your next project. Sunbelt Rentals is the official rental equipment partner of the Carolina Panthers. Keep pounding.
The Panthers and the Fox. It's a match made in Charlotte, the proud home of Carolina Panthers football. 99.7 The Fox.
28 to go, fourth quarter. Panther ball from their own 41 off sudden change. Dalton, a quick strike to Mingo, left side, drags the tackler across midfield, and a first down into Cincinnati territory at the 48.
That's
Panthers football.
That's a great throw. He's in the slot, runs a quick out. As soon as he turns around, the ball's in between the 1 and the 5. But watch Mingo come out of his break and watch him catch the ball and turn up the field. It's like, okay, the game's starting to slow down. This is year 2.
Panthers football brought to you by Charlotte Eye, Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates, providing premier eye and ENT care to North and South Carolina. From the 48 of Cincinnati. Multiple tight ends in the game. Leggett goes in motion. Handoff, Hubbard running strong side. Only got a yard before he's tackled by Logan Wilson. Second down and 9.
Let's try to get over to a 3-by-1 set right here and run off tackle. There just wasn't a whole lot there.
Panthers on offense without Adam Thielen, without Damian Lewis. On defense, Josie Jewell taken to the locker room. Shaq Thompson carted off. Derek Brown already out for the season. No Shy Tuttle. Jordan Fuller on injured reserve. Yet they're battling. Shotgun for Dalton. Fakes to Hubbard. In the pocket. Flips it to Hubbard over the middle. He's got the 45. Puts his head down. And Pratt tried to twist him back. They'll mark him down at the 42-yard line. So 6 yards on the play. It's going to bring up second down and 4.
A nice job of going forward. The ball gets tipped. Andy threw the check down. He gets batted. Chuba catches it. And there's no place to go, so he's just going forward. You got to go forward, and he gets helped by Austin Corbett. Never quit, never stop.
Jermaine Pratt, one of the linebackers for Cincinnati, playing his first NFL game in Charlotte. Grew up a Panthers fan, went to NC State. We're told Shaq Thompson is questionable to return with a heel injury. Shotgun snap. Dalton, quick throw. Near side, Hubbard. With Wilson in space. Dives forward. He's got the first down to the 37-yard line. A gain of 5. 9:09 to go in regulation. Panthers down by 10. You can sense the urgency for this Carolina offense.
So get a little one-on-one man matchup with Chuba Hubbard and Logan Wilson outside. He makes a good catch, and then he gives them a little hesitation move, which stops Logan Wilson's feet and allows them an opportunity to fall forward for first down. That's a good little change-up, speed change by Chuba there to get the first down.
The ball on the right hash of the 37. Tremble motions left. Sanders The other tight end lined up to the right. Hubbard is the deep back. Dalton under center. 5-step drop. Andy throws deep down the right side for the rookie. Coker incomplete. Covered by Dax Hill, the converted safety. 2nd down and 10. 8:34 to go in the fourth.
Yeah, we had Coker and David Moore both in on that play as our 2 wide receivers. Just our receivers are gassed a little bit. We're having the ball so much on offense.
We will step aside. There is an injury timeout. A Cincinnati player is down. Carolina ball at the Bengals 37. 8:34 left. Panthers down 31-21. You're listening to Panthers football presented by Morris Jenkins.
We're going to overtime.
Erica, how much have I spent on concessions?
For questions about their money, Carolina Panthers fans can turn to Erica, the virtual financial assistant in the Bank of America mobile banking app. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/Erica by your side. Bank of America, official bank of the Carolina Panthers. What would you like the power to do? Erica responses may vary. Digital tools featured require downloading the mobile banking app and may only be available on select mobile devices. Erica is a mobile feature only available in the English language. Your chat may be recorded and monitored for quality assurance. Message and data rates and additional terms may apply. Bank of America, N.A., member FDIC.
What's poppin'? Justin Jefferson here.
Football is a lot of explosion, a lot of energy and attitude.
It's a whole different vibe. With these open earbuds, it's like you're in the moment, but also you can hear everything around you. You can be involved.
To have good sound and to be so light on your ear means a lot to me. Putting that music into my ears,
you feel good enough to go out there and play.
You turn on that switch, no one can stop you.
For more, check out Bose.com.
Panthers football is heard exclusively on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Touchdown, Carolina!
Join us next Sunday as the Panthers travel to Chicago to face the Bears. Kickoff on the network is set for 1 o'clock. Presented by Morris Jenkins, official heating, air conditioning, and plumbing services partner of the Carolina Panthers.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Drive into summer with Honda. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 1.9% APR on a 2024 Ridgeline and a 2.9% APR on a 2024 Passport and 2025 Pilot.
See dealer for financing details.
Most of the Bengals defensive personnel and a lot of the Panthers on the field down on one knee as Cincinnati attends to their star defensive end, Trey Hendrickson. He's really been the lone bright spot up front on this Bengals defense. He has been down at the 40-yard line for some time. A couple of Panther injury updates. Josie Jewell doubtful to return. It's a hamstring and a groin. Shaq Thompson questionable to return with a heel. This injury report brought to you by Atrium Health. You deserve to live your best life, and Atrium Health is here to help. Hendrickson finally up, walking slowly to the sideline with the trainer. He takes his helmet off as he does so.
He ran into Hubbard, his other defensive end. He got pushed, and he was falling down and ran into his chest, and he went down. That's why he's been down for so long. And you know, you don't know what it is, but that's the heartbeat of that football team on defense. That motor doesn't stop. It doesn't run out of gas.
And Luke, he's really been their only consistent pass rusher. Sam Hubbard, I was told before the game, not even near 100%, playing on a bad hamstring. You're already down 2 starting defensive tackles.
It was a guy they brought in free agency to boost the pass rush, and he's done a great job. But like you said, they haven't had a whole lot on the other side of him.
Joseph Osai comes in for Hendrickson. The Panthers run it to Chuba Hubbard, and he is getting a push from that offensive line all the way to the 31-yard line, a gain of 6. It'll bring up 3rd down and 4, and Chuba now has gone over the century mark for the 5th time in his career and in back-to-back games.
And we got to have our eyes on the clock just a little bit here. We have 3 timeouts, a 2-minute warning, but we're going to need to get the ball back one more time, regardless of how we score right here. But we got to get a little bit of urgency going here on this drive.
3 receivers to the left. Now Leggett goes wide right. Diontae Johnson slot left. Miles Sanders spells Chuba. Dalton stands in the shotgun. Bengals rush 4. Dalton, quick throw underneath. He's got Leggett for a first down. No, he dropped it at the 31. It'll bring up a 4th and 4, and you got to take the field goal here. Eddie Pineiro will come on to make it a 7-point game. 7:46 on the clock.
Yeah, ball was thrown a little low by Andy. You need to come up with it. Don't get me wrong, but that's something Andy's going to want to have. Andy's going to be disappointed in himself on that one.
J.J. Jansen will snap, the longest tenured Panther. He's played in the most games. We've spotted a couple of J.J. Jansen jerseys in the stands.
Yeah, watching the replay, the ball's a little low, but you've got to catch that.
48-yarder for Pineiro. And now a whistle.
Delay game.
Wow.
Offense. 5-yard penalty.
J.J. Jansen is going livid.
He is livid right now with the officials. He is pointing to Cincinnati. Now the officials are going to talk about something. And was Jansen saying that there was an issue with the play clock? We may get a clarification.
There is no foul to play for delay game as the ball was respotted.
So what JJ, hey, give JJ a shout out there. Great job by him.
He would have made a great lawyer if football never worked out.
Or he could be an official rule. He could explain the rules to the officials. Maybe he could do that.
Him and Hecker are like a little law firm there. Make sure everything goes correctly.
16th NFL season. He's seen it all. So a 48-yarder from the near hash, kicking left to right. Snap, hold. The kick by Eddie is up, and it is good.
I thought he missed it there for a second, Jake.
Pineiro puts it through, and the Panthers within a score, 31-24. 7:42 to go in regulation. That field goal means another $1,000 donated to Atrium Health Levine Children's Hospital as part of our Kicks for Kids presented by Morris Jenkins. With that kick, $2,000 has been donated to Levine's Children's Hospital this season. Eddie has now made 33 straight field goals at home. Luke, you noticed I waited until after the kick to bring that up?
I was a little nervous there. I saw it trailing, and you know what they always tell us? Look at the holder and the kicker. Don't look at the ball. Look at the holder and the kicker. And, of course, I just kept looking at the football there. Once Eddie kicks it, Johnny takes his eyes off the spot. He can see if it's going to go in or not. And it was right down the middle. I got nervous there for a second.
You got me nervous because I'm watching the holder and kicker in my binoculars. And when Eddie kicked it and you saw right away and made his little celebration, you said he missed it. I'm like, oh, no, please no.
Pineiro will kick off left to right. Now, the Panthers are going to kick off as normal. Remember, with the new kickoff rules, if you do an onside kick, you got to declare it. So there's no surprise kick. Short kick. It is juggled by Williams, taken at the 10. He's got the 15, cuts it back across the 20, and dropped at the 22-yard line. Luke, this Panther
put
defense.
your helmet on.
Oh, my gosh.
Apologize about that.
Yeah, that was fair.
Oh, my gosh. I saw the same thing you did.
Oh, my. Thank goodness. That was Felipe Franks. Our special teams units have been extremely good today. We're coming down the field. Incoom's playing extremely fast. Radigan's playing extremely fast. Felipe Franks. That's one thing you like to see. These are young guys that are just making plays on special teams.
Cherilus and Wallace are the linebackers. Burrow is under center from the 23. On the ground on first down, straight up the middle. And a gain of about 3 to the 26, 2nd and 7.
Yeah,
Luke,
really. Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to ask you. I said, all right, who's got to step up now with all the injuries on defense?
Well, you look at our roster right now. I mean, the older guys in this team right now are Ashawn Robinson and Jadeveon Clowney up front. And then on the second level, it's young guys. And then at the safety position, Xavier Woods we're counting on and J.C. Horner we're counting on. But Trevin Wallace, LeBron Ray, big play right there. Ashawn Robinson, Nick Thurman. Those are the guys in the game. We got to go.
Burrow out of the shotgun, takes the snap, screen pass, far right side to the tight end. All breaks a tackle from Harris, gets a first down, and then dropped shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line, a gain of 12.
And just another little swing route right here by Joe Burrow. Nothing down the field. He's just going to check it down and say, let my receiver go get it. And like we were on the field pregame, they've got 3 good-looking tight ends, Drew Sample, Mike Gesicki, and then Joe All, the rookie. They've got 3 players they feel comfortable getting the ball to, and that was just a quick swing that he took for a first down.
Burrow 22 out of 31, 232, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Dalton 22 of 33, 196, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Pistol set. Bell tie snap. Burrow gives it to Brown, running right side into a sea of Panthers. And he takes it to the 41-yard line, a gain of 4 on the play. 2nd down and 7. We come up on 6 minutes to play in regulation. Panthers have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, nice job by Charles Harris on that one to kind of set the edge and make him turn it back in, make Brown turn it back in and make the play. We're asking a lot. I mean, Charles Harris just came off the couch a couple of weeks ago, and he's playing a ton of snaps and really doing a fine job for us.
Former first-round pick, spent last season starting 13 games for the Detroit Lions. Offset eye, Burrow under center. Hands it off to Moss, looking for room through the left side. And he's spun down at the 45. It's 3rd down and 2. Line to gain is the 47 of Cincinnati. Big 3rd down here. And the Bengals have been really good on 3rd downs today, 7 of 11.
And they bring in T. Higgins and Jamarr Chase back in the game. On that previous play, they had 2 big tight ends and a jumbo offensive lineman and a tight end, and they just ran front side load powered off to the defense's right side. Pretty good job of playing firmly at the point of attack there.
Bengals content to bleed clock. 5:04 and ticking. Cincinnati by 7, 4th quarter. Burrow is in the shotgun. Handoff Moss. Running left side. Flag down. He's spun down and out of bounds by J.C. Horn. Short of the first down marker. It's going to come back as well. Do you decline the penalty? Make him kick?
Absolutely.
Holding offense, number 67. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
Really good job by DJ Johnson here, setting a really firm edge. That ball popped outside. It broke contained, but it had a bubble really wide. J.C. Horn comes up from his cornerback position, makes a good tackle on Zach Moss. It's a negative play. Even with the penalty, you decline, and we get the ball back here with 4 minutes, just under 5 minutes left to go in the game.
That's a good job. Listen, DJ, a lot's going to be called upon him now. It's his time. The NFL, you get an opportunity, and if you have to be ready to make your plays.
It's been a gutty effort by this Panther defense. Shorthanded, injuries during the game. Rico catches the snap, punts it away. Blackshear at the 6, makes the catch, sheds a tackle, and then he goes down at the 9-yard line. Kristen Balboni, Andy Dalton in this Panther offense. Long way to go, but a chance.
Yeah, but you know what? They're looking really loose and confident down here. I mean, you got Miles Sanders dancing a little bit. Andy Dalton just told the offensive line, we have this chance and we are going to be ready for it. Saw several guys give Xavier Liggett some encouragement. So at least judging from the way they're acting on the sidelines, they feel confident about being able to take this ball down the field and tie this game up.
And Jake, if you're Andy Dalton against your old team, you got a chance to lead the Panthers down the field late in the game. This is how you want it.
This is how you want it. I mean, 5 years since they told you, hey, we don't want you anymore. We're going in another direction. What better way than to end it?
From the 8-yard line, 1st and 10. Dalton is in the shotgun. Hubbard, the running back. 4:42, nickel blitz. Dalton throws over the middle, dropped again, this time by Mingo, wide open, and Mingo dropped it.
Yeah, we're not just watching the ball in. We're trying to make a catch and go. We've seen Liggett do that, catch and go, and now on Mingo. Secure the ball first. Reach out with your hands. Get a hands catch. Secure it, and then go north and south.
You missed the sure hands of Adam Thielen, who's on IR with the hamstring. 2nd and 10 from the 8. 4:39 to go in the 4th. Empty set. 5 wide. Bengals showing blitz. Cincinnati without Trey Hendrickson. Now Chuba Hubbard comes in the backfield. The safety cheats up into the box. They blitz Stone off the edge. Dalton read it. Pratt knocked down the quick slant intended for Diontae Johnson. A lot of things happening at once. Dalton motioned Hubbard to come back into the backfield. Stone, the safety, blitzed off the edge. Dalton fired a screen pass, and Pratt was reading that all along, swatted it down.
Yeah, it looked like 0 up front, so Andy checked, brought Chuba in to get protection. Was going to run a quick slant with Diontae Johnson to his right. Instead of it being 0, Pratt drops out at the last second. We kind of got lucky there. He didn't pick that ball off.
And if Diontae was able to catch that ball, he would be running for a long time. 3rd down and 10, out of the shotgun. Knee-high snap. Dalton now in his own end zone. Chucks it off his back foot. Downfield, incomplete. It fell in front of Liggett, covered by Taylor Britt. Boy, if Liggett comes back to that ball, he may have had a chance to make a play.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. They played two-man, and it was tight man-to-man, and Andy had some pressure. He had to get out. I believe it was 95. It was Zach Carter created some pressure, and Andy had to get rid of it a little sooner than he wanted. Yeah, that's a tough drive.
Yeah,
Very
tough drive. They go 3 and out. You had the drop by Mingo. Now the blitz pickup was there, but Pratt read it, and now Hecker will punt from his own end zone, and Charlie Jones waits at his own 45. Hecker kicks it away. Jones, fair catch signal made at the 36-yard line. About a 55-yard punt, no return, 4:23 to go here in the fourth. We pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
WRFX Kannapolis. This is 99.7 The Fox, Charlotte's classic rock. The proud home of the Carolina Panthers.
Well, this Panther defense has come up with some stops here down the stretch. Can they get another one? Give Andy Dalton and this offense one more chance. Carolina's got all 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning. 4:23 to go. Cincinnati ball at its own 36. Offset eye. Burrow under center. Motions all. Here's the snap. Halfback lead. This is Moss. Big hole following his fullback / tight end. And he's all the way to the 49-yard line, close to midfield. A dozen yards and a first down for the Bengals, who've run the ball much better in the second half.
Yeah, they're just going 13 personnel. One of those tight ends is a big offensive tackle. And they're running off tackle. They've got a counter play and they have a lead play, and they're just picking whatever side of the ball they want to run it to. And right now with the Panthers, we're protecting a field goal. We cannot allow them to get in field goal range, which is another 10 yards. Evan McPherson's in range at that point. We have to just be more physical at the point of attack, create negative plays.
3:43 to go. First down and 10 from midfield. Just inside midfield. Burrow under center. Hands it off to Moss again. Searching for room over the left side. And he gets into Carolina territory, a gain of about 3 to the Panther 47. 3:33 and ticking. And the Panthers use their first timeout.
Again, they just go load power to our right. So they bring that big off the ball jumbo tight end to our right wrapping. They bring the backside guard front side. And that third tight end that's in the game, he comes and leads again front side. Everything's going to the defense's right. We've got a offset fullback, got a backside guard, and a big jumbo in a tight end position. That's the play to our right, and then they have the front side lead play to our left. So they're just picking whatever side they want to go to based on where rotation is and going.
And Jake, with a quarterback like Joe Burrow, you still have to be wary of the pass, even though it's a running situation.
Yeah, no doubt, because they trust him enough to be able to take care of the football. And, but they're having such success. They rushed for 11 yards in the first half and over 100 in the second half.
Second down and 7. Burrow under center. Takes the snap. Hands off Brown. Big hole. Left side. Tripped up. Stays on his feet. Stiff arm out of bounds at the 37 of Carolina. A gain of 10. And a first down for Chase Brown, who's got 70-plus yards, averaging about 6 yards a carry today.
And they love running to their left side. Again, that play they ran right there, instead of being in 13 personnel with 3 tight ends, they run that same lead power play to our right with 2 tight ends. So they pull the backside guard, the backside tight end, lead up front side with that offset tight end off the wing, always to our right side when they're pulling.
3:28 on the clock. Clock stopped after Brown ran out of bounds. Play clock down to 2, down to 1. I don't know if they got it off. Flag down.
No, they didn't. And listen, that's a huge play by Brown going out of bounds. That's something right when he crossed the out of bounds. He threw his head back. That's a 4-minute offense. Quarterback, you follow the football, and the running back stay in bounds. So that helped the Panthers out.
This helps too. Unless the Bengals got a timeout.
Before the play clock expired, timeout, Cincinnati, their second. This would be a 30-second timeout.
So the Bengals call timeout to avoid the delay of game. Okay, Luke, in this situation, what's the message to the defensive players?
Our eyes on the second level have to be really good. What I mean by that is eventually there's going to be some sort of boot pass. It's probably going to be to our left side so Joe Burrow can get out to his right. He's going to have an easy throw in the flat. That's the completion ball so the clock doesn't stop. He's going to have an intermediate route, and then a deep ball. But the biggest thing for us is we can't sell out so much on the edge that we take our eyes off coverage. We have to put our eyes on our coverage, stick on our coverage, and do our job. Here comes that load formation again. They're going to run zone, front side, or backside power.
Offset eye, Burrow under center. All motions. Here's the snap. Brown straight up the middle. Inside the 35 to the 34. Timeout Carolina. 3:24 to go. Gain of 3. 2nd down. 7 to go. Ball on the Panther 34-yard line. Cincinnati with a 7-point lead. They are in field goal range. Still have the 2-minute warning. And one more timeout for the Panthers.
Yeah, you know, when you have a kicker like McPherson, I know you have Joe Burrow. Do you think Zach Taylor actually puts one up in the air right now, and just kind of the way they're having success running the football?
I think you look at who's in the game. I don't think they're going to throw the ball to anybody besides T. Higgins and Jamarr Chase, and they've got some guys that have been really good for him. The guy that's been good for him so far is Andre Yusufas, and he's been in the game, but I don't think they have enough faith to throw him the ball.
Eric all in motion. Cody Ford comes in as an extra tight end. 3 tight ends in the game. Burrow under center. The snap. They hand it off to Brown over the right side. He'll be marked down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 3 more. And the Panthers use their final timeout. This becomes a big play now. 3rd down and 4. 3:17 left. Obviously, the danger is McPherson's leg, although he did miss one on Monday night against Washington.
So the first thing that we have to think about here on defense is 3rd and 4. Jump off sides, it's conversion. Game's over, right? Not over, but we're in a tough spot. So we gotta play smart football right here. We can't jump off sides. And again, the guys in the perimeter have to keep their eyes on their man.
Yeah, that's a good point that Luke made. And a lot of times you don't want to use that hard count where you're at on the field. But I think with someone like McPherson, there's a trust factor there that, hey, you know, if we're at the 31, what's our yard line? I think theirs is the 38 to the 39-yard line on his field goal range, and you know that going into the game. Burrow could use that on us.
Moss, the deep back, offset eye. Burrow changing the play. All motions. Lined up as the fullback. Movement up front. Bengals pointing fingers at the Panthers on the hard count. Oh, no. Offsides on Carolina. You called it.
Yeah, I mean, and Joe.
Neutral zone infraction, defense, number 91. 5-yard penalty. It results in a 1st down.
That's a backbreaker. That's the game.
That's the game. And
yeah,
the ball's right in front of you.
The ball's right in front. That's a disappointing thing. The ball is directly in front of you, and that's got to be talked about. Now, listen, that's where there's no Shaq. There's no Josie. Your chief signal caller in the middle is not in the game. That's where Trevin Wallace, you know, he's going to learn, hey, guys, watch the ball. Nobody jump.
1st down and 10 after the encroachment call, and Zach Moss runs to the 25, a gain of a yard. 2nd and 9. Panthers out of timeouts. The only way to stop the clock now is the 2-minute warning, and the Bengals only have to call one more play to get to the 2-minute warning.
Got to attack the football right here. We have to attack the football. First guy in, secure the tackle. Next guy in, punch at that ball. We have to get the ball out.
Stopping the run has been an issue for the Panthers through these first few games. 2 tight ends lined to the left. It's a 3 tight end set. All now motions. Here's the snap. They go back to Moss. Has a hole on the right side. Flag down. He slides down to stay in bounds. But a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage.
Stop the clock.
Play, too.
Holding offense, number 75. 10-yard penalty. Remains 2nd down.
It's a good job by Deshaun Williams right there shooting a gap, and he's been called up off practice squad. Derek Brown goes down. We had some more injuries. He steps in. I'll tell you what, he plays with really good effort. And when you get a holding penalty called like that, that's really just because you're having tremendous effort. He shoots a gap, creates a holding penalty, bumps him back 10 yards, and it stops the clock.
It's a big, big penalty. We got to take advantage of this.
2.5 to play in regulation. Cincinnati 31, Carolina 24. Panthers out of timeouts. Ball now back at the 35-yard line of the Panthers. I'm with you with McPherson. From here, they're probably going to run the ball. Burrow under center. Moss is the deep back. Snap. Handoff Moss. Running right on that right hash mark for a short gain of about 3. It'll bring up 3rd and 16. That will take us down to the 2-minute warning. Probably expect another run when we come out of it. And then Evan McPherson will try to make it a 10-point game. We're at the 2-minute warning here in Charlotte. 3rd and 16, Cincinnati with a 7-point lead when we come back. You're listening to Panthers football presented by Morris Jenkins.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Check it out, the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence and camera control for easy access. At Verizon, you can get it when you trade in any phone from one of their top brands.
Any?
Any.
Even if it's 4 years old?
Yeah.
Even if it's 4 years old and I drop it on the sidewalk?
Yep.
Even if it's 4 years old and I drop it on the sidewalk, then a scooter runs it over, so now it's not just old and cracked, but shattered?
With Verizon, the answer is always yes. New and existing customers can trade in any phone from one of our top brands in any condition for the new iPhone 16 Pro with Unlimited Ultimate. Trade-in terms apply. See Verizon.com for details.
Hey, Panther fans. When it comes to game day, it's all about the food. And Harris Teeter has everything you need. Score big with deals from great brands like these. Farm-rich breaded mozzarella sticks and potato skins. Old El Paso. Tostita pizza rolls. New saucy spoon baked beans. Gatorade GX bottles and pods. And Blue Diamond almonds. Stop in your Harris Teeter for great savings on game day foods. Harris Teeter, the official grocery store of the Carolina Panthers.
It's game day, and the Panthers are heating up. Call Morris Jenkins. You'll have cool air at your house tonight. Morris Jenkins, official heating, air conditioning, and plumbing services partner of the Carolina Panthers.
Are you ready for some football? Well, you are now, thanks to Ticketmaster. As the official ticket marketplace of the Carolina Panthers and the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified Panthers tickets. And even if your plans get broken up or worse, turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Panthers.
Panthers football brought to you by Thompson, because changing lives changes everything. Visit ThompsonCFF.org to be a part of it. 3rd down and 16 for the Bengals. Panthers trail 31-24. Carolina's out of timeouts. 2 minutes left in regulation. Evan McPherson, one of the best kickers in the NFL, although he missed a 48-yarder Monday night in the loss to Washington. Jake, are you expecting anything but a run here?
You know what? I've watched with my binoculars the whole 2 minutes. Joe Burrow ran back and forth from the huddle to Zack Taylor 5 times. I don't know if he's trying to convince him, let me take a shot somewhere. But that was extremely odd. And it's like the confidence is there with Burrow. But you would think it's just a straight run.
Burrow is under center. Chase Brown is the running back. All in motion. Here's the snap. They hand it off to Brown, and he barrels inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Bengals will let the clock run. They can take this down to about 1:15. It's 4th and 12, and McPherson has about a 45, 46-yard field goal attempt coming.
Need a little bit of wind to come out of that tunnel over there. Push this ball. But good job standing up by the defense. Now we got to penetrate and try to get a block.
Can we bring Julius Peppers off the sideline?
That would be nice.
He blocked a few kicks. McPherson in his career has never had a field goal blocked. He's had one extra point blocked.
We need more jinxing, Anish.
I'm trying.
Has McPherson ever missed a field goal in Bank of America Stadium? Never. So you know what that means? He's going to miss.
Due.
Yes.
He's due.
Yes.
Timeout, Cincinnati. 1:15 to go. And McPherson will come on for the field goal try. Panthers, again, out of timeout. So if McPherson does miss, it leaves the door ajar. They added 2 seconds to the clock. 1:17 left. Over the last few years, it seems so many of the breaks have gone against Carolina. Can they catch one? It's going to be a 47-yard field goal attempt for the former Florida Gator. A career 84% field goal kicker. The ball is on the left hash. Kicking right to left. The snap. Rico puts it down. McPherson kicks it away. It is up, and it is good. And it's 34-24. The Bengals have a 2-score lead with 1:14 left in regulation.
Yeah, pretty confident kicker, man. He's a young kid who's got a bright career. And we had some opportunities. I mean, we really and truly did. We had opportunities, and our last drive, getting the ball on the 8-yard line, we started out with a drop pass, and then we just couldn't get anything going from there. So the one thing I will say is, I know the game's not over with yet for all intents and purposes, but it feels like we've got a fighting chance offensively. It kind of feels that way. We're running the ball extremely well. We're throwing the ball pretty well. Got some young guys that have shown some flashes, but also they're young, and we've seen some young mistakes.
Well, I think from a defensive perspective, I mean, we scored 24 points, and then we should have scored again on that first drive, so either we're at 27 or 31. We just didn't do enough on defense today. We didn't tackle very well. We didn't limit people in the red zone, and that's hurt us.
Yeah, the game really, in the first quarter, first half, you mentioned the opening drive where the Panthers had a 1st and goal at the 2. They ran it 3 times. Diontae Johnson couldn't bring in a fade route in the right corner. Panthers don't score. Andy Dalton throws an interception where his arm was hit by Hendrickson. Von Bell returns it inside the 20. The Bengals get the 7 points off turnovers. That's a 14-point swing. That's the game. McPherson kicks this one away. Blackshear in the end zone makes the catch, takes a knee. Carolina has it at the 30. 1:14 to go, no timeouts.
Got to go.
They need something big. You need a big play, a touchdown, and then
an onside kick.
You have to declare the onside kick. You got to get it and hope things bounce your way.
And it's just going to be a rally and tackle by Cincinnati. I mean, that's what you rally and tackle. Don't let anybody get out of bounds. Hold people up. Get them down on the ground.
Another play, too, the fake punt in this game where Hecker found Felipe Franks. Looked like he would have had a first down, just couldn't complete the catch. Dalton out of the shotgun. Quick throw, near side. Chuba Hubbard makes the catch, can't get out of bounds. Stopped inbounds at the 31. Clock continues to run, 1:04 and ticking.
And to be quite honest, of all plays to happen, that's the one you don't want. A sideways pass that gains a half a yard. And the clock runs.
Dalton remains in the gun, trying to get his receivers aligned. 50 seconds left. Shotgun snap. Dalton over the middle. Legette makes the catch. He's got the 40, 45, tackled at the 47. Clock continues to tick. 36 seconds, 35 seconds. Panthers trying to get to the line. Dalton trying to hurry it up. 30 seconds from the 47 after a first down. Snap. 3-man rush with a spy. Dalton's throw incomplete for Legette far side. If he catches it, that would have taken a lot of time off the clock. He would have been inbounds.
Yeah, and that's one that and we won't know this, but
run that too long.
Was the depth too deep? And that's something that we're not quite sure, because Andy let it go on rhythm and timing. When you're in the gun, it's 3 steps and let it go. Xavier might have went 2 yards a little further. Andy looked like he was a little frustrated after that play. And listen, the NFL's not going to wait for him. You're going to have to grow up fast. And I think this kid is a willing learner that wants to grow up and wants to do the right thing.
Trips to the right. David Moore to the left. Dalton takes the snap. 4-man rush. Checks down to Hubbard. He's got midfield running near side and hit from behind by Wilson at the 46-yard line. 13 seconds, 12 seconds, 11 seconds. Panthers are down 10. No timeouts. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Dalton takes the snap out of the gun. Chased, rolling to his right. 1 second. Dalton's going to run, and Red Rifle runs out of bounds at the 43-yard line of Cincinnati as time expires. Panthers fall 34-24. Some injuries on defense. Shaq Thompson, Josie Jewell. They already had some injuries on defense. Cincinnati gets its first win of the season. We'll come back shortly to recap everything the Panthers postgame show presented by Southern Star, an official bourbon of the Carolina Panthers. Celebrate the spirit of the Carolinas. Jim Zoki, Eugene Robinson, Mike Pacheco all standing by. Highlights from this game, scores from around the league, exclusive interviews, and final thoughts. Valiant effort by the Panthers, some missed opportunities. Carolina falls to 1-3 on the season. You're listening to Panthers football presented by Morris Jenkins.
Get more of the NFL with NFL Plus.